Good day everyone and welcome back to Adventures with Parker. Today we are at Busch Gardens, Tampa. We are so excited. It's actually so dead right now. I mean, mind you, the park isn't open for another 45 minutes. So we're here early. We're so used to Disney where you gotta be there right away. So yeah, I guess we're rope dropping the park. But yeah, this is a park I love. I was here about 5 years ago and a lot has changed since then. So I'm excited to see what's new, what's different. Also, this is a free trip for us. We ended up winning a giveaway, so you can't complain about a free theme park day. Michael, are you excited?
Yes.
All right, without any further ado, let the Busch Gardens adventures
begin.
Okay, looks like they're building a new entrance here. Very interesting. All right, we are in the park. We just got our all-day dining vouchers, which were included in our giveaway, which is awesome. We also got quick queue for today, so we don't need to worry about lines or anything today. We really did get the VIP package. Anyways, we're gonna be starting off in Nairobi with the safari train. We figured we'd do it first just because that's not included in our quick queue, so we figured we'd beat the lines. Plus the animals are a little more active in the morning, we think. Okay, looks like they have some setup for Howl-O-Scream, which is their Halloween event. It starts in September. But yeah, you can see some of the set pieces here. Very neat. I love the, you know, kind of dark fairy tale vibe going on here. All right, so the first train doesn't depart until 10:30. It's a little bit before that now, so we're gonna do Cheetah Hunt first. I'm so excited for Cheetah Hunt. I love that ride. And you haven't been on any of this. Is your first time at Busch Gardens. Yeah. I haven't even mentioned that. So yeah, all of these coasters are new to you.
Yep.
All right, first ride of the day, we did Cheetah Hunt, which is the Intamin multi-launch here. It's so fun. I like how it's kind of like not a super intense thrill ride. Like it's a good starter thrill ride, really. Yes. Like it's in that thrill category, but only just. But yeah, it has some good launches. I love how it's all low to the ground. Yeah, it was one of my favorites last time, and I think that's still gonna hold up today. Now we are on our way to the Nairobi train station to do the safari.
Well, I have a quick question for y'all. Who's ready to go? As we go, let's look towards the round and give a great big wave goodbye to the wonderful station masters. Moving on the round, we have the great big white building. This is called the Serengeti Overlook. The Serengeti Overlook is the restaurant. We can guess what? Overlook the Serengeti. This is so good with the name. 60 on 7 feet high in the air in an elevated wall, can't see. This is a wild animal habitat, so they can be wherever they want, whenever they want. So they can either be really far away or really close to the train, which might make the train to the complete stop or train speed. Let's see what animals we encounter on today's trip. Welcome to the Serengeti Belt, or as I like to call it, Giraffe Park. See, this is why we stay seated, because I almost fell. So please, please, please remain seated. But over towards the left and over on our right, we have our tower or herd of reticulated giraffe. At least we're not made by Chevy because they work. They're the third fastest animal in the whole wide world. But back to the giraffe. We're about to go into the second part of the Serengeti Belt. I already see some animals. Oh, look at that. Is that a rock? Is that a rock? No, it's a rhino. Over on our left, we have one of our white rhinos. Look, it's eating some hay. On a couple on our left and a couple more on our right, we have the Grand Gazelles. They look just like the Thompson's Gazelles that we have by the Nairobi train station, but these are just their larger, faster cousins. They can reach up to speeds up to around 50 miles per hour. The sad fact about rhinos is that every species of rhino is actually endangered. That is because the bad guys just want it for their horns, but we just learned that their horns are made out of keratin, just like your fingernails.
Went through another scare zone here. This looks so cool. I want one for Christmas.
They're gonna eat us at the house and home. You already do that.
Rude.
Am I wrong? She wore a crown and she came down in a ball.
All right, so our first meal of the day, we are doing the Oasis Pizza here at the Serengeti Overlook. Specifically the pizza, because that's the only thing here on the dining plan, but still, it gives us a chance to eat in this beautiful restaurant, and I think we're gonna be overlooking the savannah and seeing the animals while we eat. I'm excited. I'm so hungry.
Me too. I'm starving.
Yeah. Okay, so walking in, it looks like there's the two stations here. So the Giraffe Bar is over there, and then Oasis Pizza is here on the right. Okay, so with the dining plan, you get an entree, a dessert, a side, and a drink. So you got pizzas and cheesecakes. They look so good. And we're really hungry, so let's dig in. Okay, next up we're gonna do the Egypt area of the park where we can find Cobra's Curse and Montu. Montu being one of my favorite inverts, and Cobra's Curse being one of my favorite spinning coasters. Okay, so we just did Cobra's Curse and Montu. Cobra's Curse is so fun. I mean, just from the elevator lift to that imposing like snake statue, it's just one of the coolest family rides I've seen at a regional park.
Yeah, it's really cool that it like lifts you up like with an elevator.
Yeah, you don't see that a lot. And then Montu, oh my goodness. So I've been on so many inverts over the past 5 years that I was questioning whether Montu would still be my #1, but it definitely is. It's so intense and has some amazing inversions. Like I think that Batwing is one of my favorite parts, plus all of the low to the ground sections.
It's also pretty smooth.
Yeah, it is. Given its age, like for a coaster built in the 90s, it's running really good.
Like what comes to mind is Flight Deck.
This is leagues above Flight Deck. Okay, just passing through the edge of Africa. This part is kind of off of the savannah, but you get to see some animals like hippos and lions.
And tigers and bears, oh my.
Oh my. Also love how this area has like a whole safari camp set up. The theming in this part is really nice. Just see the lemur from here. Glass is a little dirty and we're quite far away, but you can see them. So cute. And we are very jealous of this here hippo. To be submerged in water all day, that would be a dream. Oh, not me thinking this was an actual lion for a split second. I had a bit of a freak out. There are real lions, but they are in their pens. Pretty cool. There he is. He's great.
Hello. I saw you move in and I wanted to welcome you to the neighbourhood with some homemade biscuits.
Sweet dreams, little kitten. Sweet dreams. Got some bongo booty right here.
Booty.
Oh, hello. Where are you going? What you doing?
He's like, I'm gonna serve some booty too.
So over there, you can see some construction for a yet-to-be-announced ride. Rumor has it it's going to be an S&S Scream and Swing, similar to Skyhawk at Cedar Point, or I know there's one at Dollywood that we're going to experience. But yeah, it definitely looks like a Scream and Swing to me. I'm sure the park will announce something soon about it though. Okay, we're about to enter my favorite part of the park, at least visually, and that is Pantopia, home of Falcon's Fury, which might not be open. It didn't look open earlier when we passed through. Hopefully that's changed. But we are gonna get a ride on Scorpion while we're here. Yep, looks like Falcon Fury is closed, and it's probably gonna be closed all day. Wah, wah. The Scorpion looks open, and that's really why we came into this area. Of course, gotta get our carousel shots every time we're in a new theme park. Okay, we just did Scorpion, their old Schwarzkopf looping coaster here. What do you think, Michael?
It was good.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little janky, but it's still fun. And I'm glad I got to go on it because I missed this one last time. So yeah, that was actually my first new Busch Gardens credit of the day. Woohoo! To be exact, that was my 149th credit, which means my next one will be the big 150. And I've convinced Michael to walk all the way back to the front to do Iron Gwazi to mark the occasion. He's a little mad that I'm making him walk, but that's okay. He'll live.
It's spicier here. I love 10,000 steps.
Oh, nice. That is one big tortoise. Big boy.
Oh my goodness. There's penguins. I love penguins. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There's one right there. Oh my goodness. Hello. Hello. Oh my god.
There's one right here too. Hello. Hello, you. Hi. Oh my god. And another one. Oh my goodness. They just keep coming and coming and coming. Oh my goodness. Look at him. Look at him. Oh my god. Hello. 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 Oh my goodness. I wish I could give him all the hugs. No, I'm not crying. I just really love penguins.
Can I take my baby?
I'm fine.
Oh my god. They're all right there. Hello.
Of course, we have some natural Floridian wildlife on display here. Just chilling in their little alligator swamp. Oh man, there it is, Iron Gwazi. I'm so excited. I love Steel Vengeance at Cedar Point, and I hear this one is comparable or even better. Oh man, I'm just giddy looking at it. Okay, so there's some bad weather moving in, unfortunately. So Iron Gwazi is closed. We'll have to see if any of the rides are open, because if Gwazi is closed, then imagine it's not the only one. We'll see what we can do. Okay, that was a bit of a trip. We walked over to the Flamingos and we saw Iron Gwazi go again, which means that it's likely open or about to open. So now we're gonna head back to Iron Gwazi, hopefully get a ride on it, and then continue on our way after that. Okay, we forgot to do a review earlier, but we did 2 rides on Iron Gwazi after quite a wait, because when we went back in line, it went down again for Lightning. But we did decide to just stay in the queue house and wait it out, and it was worth it. We got a back row ride and then a middle row ride after that, and we might get another ride at the end of the day because I didn't scan our quick queue, so we still have another opportunity to go on. But yeah, it was really fun. I mean, I love any RMC that I've been on so far. This is definitely one of the better ones. I think still Vengeance still beats it out for me. We'll come back to that in a couple of days. But yeah, it has some amazing airtime. That death roll was probably my favorite part of the ride. I love dropping and spiraling at the same time. Definitely a hit in my books. Okay, I think we might be able to see some kangaroos in here, which is always fun. Oh my goodness, this sign is adorable. Especially this last one. Yeah, it's not a kangaroo, that's an emu. Hello. They are so fluffy looking. Oh my goodness. Look at them. Oh, look at him. Another posse of kangaroos in the back there. So for the most part, I'd say the kangaroos are pretty cute, but they're also kind of creepy at the same time.
Yeah, I don't like seeing them lie down. It makes me uncomfy.
Yeah, like, I don't know, like it's just
like the way they lie down. I don't know. They
Yeah.
look funny.
Jack, I want you to draw me like one of your French girls.
And even at Busch Gardens, you can't escape the hidden Mickeys. Michael was actually the one to point that one out.
Yeah.
Okay, we just did Tigris, which is a new ride for me, and Shikra, their dive coaster. Tigris was fun. It's short, but it's super fun. And that was my first time on a Skyrocket too. There aren't a few parks out there, but yeah, this was my first one. And then Shikra is the dive coaster here. It's good too. Not as good as Yukon Striker, but still pretty fun. Okay, so we both got the Zambia Smokehouse Sampler, which comes with Texas-style brisket, St. Louis ribs, and smoked chicken. And you already had a few bites. How was it? Yeah, it smells good and it looks good. That's a lot of meat though.
I've been smelling barbecue all day.
Oh yeah.
So this is the stuff.
Oh my god, there's more of them. There's like a trio of them over here, and they're slowly creeping up on us. It's the seagulls and Tobermory all over again. They're like surrounding you. Goodness.
That's his don't be suspicious one.
Yeah. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. They are suspicious though. We're on to you, egrets. We know you're plotting something. Probably world domination. Yeah, we know you're up to something. What's in that bird brain of yours? So anyone wondering if Shikra's splashdown gets you wet when you're standing there, the answer is yes. You don't get wet on the ride, but yeah, if you're a spectator, prepare to get soaked.
It's soggy.
So we walked through Jungala and we didn't see any of the tigers or orangutans, which is kind of sad.
They're sleeping.
They're sleeping, yeah. You ready to get soaked?
No.
Oh, too bad.
I don't want soggy feet.
You won't get soggy feet. Well, you might. I can't guarantee that. Looks like Congo River Rapids is celebrating an anniversary or something. Just sleeping away. Not the most exciting way to celebrate the ride's birthday, but I totally support this. Hi. Oh. You awake? So we did our water rides. We did Congo River Rapids, and we also went back to do Stanley Falls for Old Log Flume. Definitely needed for today. And the water's warm too. Like that had to be one of the warmest river rapids I've ever been on. So nice. And then we wanted to do Kumba, which is an amazing coaster. I did it back in 2017, but unfortunately it's down for annual maintenance. So that's one we're gonna have to skip this time around.
But I'm coming back one day.
Oh yeah, for sure. Busch Gardens is such a great park, so we'll be back. And for our last ride of the night, we did our third ride of the day on Iron Gwazi. I think that one has to be my favorite by far. What about you? What was your favorite?
Iron Gwazi.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I really liked the cheetah one.
Yeah, Cheetah Hunt.
Cheetah Hunt.
Yeah, that one's so fun. I mean, like I said earlier, it's not the most intense coaster in the park, but it's just fun.
Yeah.
And what do you think of Busch Gardens overall? This was your first visit.
It was fun.
Like it has a good mix of rides and animals, which is nice. Like if you're a thrill person, you're gonna like this park, but it's also good for families and just people who want to relax and take their time. It's kind of like if you took Animal Kingdom and like your average Six Flags Cedar Fair park and smushed them together, that's pretty much what Busch Gardens is.
That's fun.
Anything you would change about our day?
I feel like I probably wouldn't have eaten so much.
Yeah. See, like we had the all-day dining plan with our giveaway and we used it. We used it good. Also, we weren't asked to do this. This is just purely coming from us, but big thank you to Silver Airways for you know, doing this giveaway for us, and thank you to the algorithm for choosing us to win. we really appreciate everything that Silver Airways has done for us on this trip. We have no complaints really, at least not for me. Yeah, no, it's been great. And they even added on, like the giveaway was only supposed to be just this Busch Gardens day, but they've also thrown in the water park as like a whole other additional thing for tomorrow. So yeah, well, Silver Airways, we appreciate you guys. Thank you. And right before we wrap things up and go home, we just want to check out some of the merch shops. I think a lot of the merch is the same pretty much in all of the little gift shops you've seen throughout, but still we haven't had a chance to show it all to you yet. See, one of these days I'm gonna get myself one of these nano coasters. They're just a little too expensive for me, but I really want to get one at some point.
Oh my goodness, look at his little tiger face.
I do like these shirts. They kind of have this nice vintage design to them. They are a touch expensive for my taste, and I'm finding that's true for a lot of the Busch Gardens merch. There's a lot of stuff that I really, really want, but it's a little out of my price range. Oh wow, this shirt is really cute. Ooh, tooted! Where's the train? Oh my goodness. That's amazing.
I'm Damon Turtle.
It's you, my turtle.
It's got these glass whales. For all you Serengeti Express fans, they have a little Christmas ornament. Oh, that's adorable. It's so sparkly too. They've got some good Pride merch here too. I love how parks are coming out with Pride merch these days. Not that I buy any of it, but it's nice to see it on the shelves. Okay, yeah, they have a lot of really awesome merch in there, but it's too expensive for our taste, especially because you gotta remember, we are not paying the price on the price tag. We got to convert those prices to Canadian dollars, and there's usually like an extra charge for us on our credit cards. Yeah, so I did get a magnet. I will show that off later. All right, and that does it for today's adventure at Busch Gardens, Tampa. Now, this is only the start of our Tampa/Tennessee series, so there's plenty more adventures to come and more parks to visit, so stay tuned for those episodes coming out over the next few weeks. In the meantime, if you would like to see more theme park, travel, local, and outdoor adventures, you might want to consider becoming a subscriber, and hit that bell icon while you're at it to be notified when I upload a new video. You can also find me on Instagram and Twitter at ADVParker, and on TikTok at Adventures with Parker. As always, big shout out to all of my patrons for all of the support you guys give me. For those of you who don't know, Patreon is a platform that allows users just like you to support my work that I do here on this channel. It helps me grow and keep the channel going, pays for all of my software, all of those expenses, and in return you get some cool bonus content and perks. Just recently I released an episode all about Mike and I's adventures in Ybor City, which is this really cool historical district in Tampa. We got to try some Cuban food and you know, just kind of explore the neighborhood. So if you want to see that episode, it is exclusive to my Patreon subscribers, and you can find out more by heading over to patreon.com/ADVParker. Once again, thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, the adventures are calling. See ya!
Yeah, it's Toby.
I miss Toby. I miss Toby too. Toby cuddles.
Yeah.
Kirby's drunk cousin.